Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition Xbox One controller. So this was just barely released. This is a standalone controller. I believe this controller will also be available in the Xbox One X Cyberpunk 2077 bundle coming out next month in June. But they sold this controller separately. Like I said, it's limited edition. So if you are wanting to get it, now's your chance, or else it might be gone forever. But I was fortunate enough to be able to get my hands on one. And I gotta be honest with you guys, the biggest reason why I actually purchased this controller wasn't because it was like a Cyberpunk controller or anything like that. My biggest reason was I just thought that it looked cool. I love how the thumbsticks, this one has like a red interior on the thumbstick, and this one just has your standard black, and then the bumpers are actually different colors. Microsoft said that this is the first time they've ever like differentiated the bumper color on a controller. So this one's like a red and then black, and then also like the two-tone design of the controller as well. And then they also say that it's kind of worn and looks futuristic and stuff too. So right up there says limited edition Cyberpunk 2077. Game comes out a little bit later this year. On the back, it showcases the controller a little bit better. There we get a look at the back of the controller. Pretty cool. Johnny Silverhand. Up there, it says, upgrade your input, live the mercenary life with a limited edition Cyberpunk 2077 controller inspired by Johnny Silverhand. Cool. So the box is a yellow box. I don't think I've ever seen one like this before, but yeah, here we go. Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition controller. Oh man, there it is. Ooh, okay. So there is the controller itself. Now, this is kind of interesting. I mean, looking at it in person, it really does look worn, and honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it. First impressions, though, is I do love the different colored inside of the thumbsticks and how this one's like silver. This one's, of course, like your standard black. And then up top here with your bumpers. Dude, that's so cool. It's not even just the bumper, it's also the trigger, too. That's really awesome. Ooh, we got some sort of design going on in the back, as well as a QR code. I wonder what that QR code actually is. Let me scan that right now and see what that is. Oh, that's cool. It just takes you to cyberpunk.net. That is really cool. I like the rubberized grip on the back. I know a lot of Xbox controllers have been doing this recently too. That's really cool. Dude, I love the two-tone design. I love the colors too. Colors just really, really good together. And I love how they also have the buttons like that too. I love that. Really cool design. But the one thing that I am like, oh hey, that's actually like almost engraved. The one thing that kind of throws me with this controller is that it actually looks old and used. So, like, if you look up here with a bunch of this different stuff, like right there around that button, that definitely looks like worn. And then, like, down here alongside the base of the controller stuff, too, looks really worn. And I don't know how I feel about that because, like, this is a brand new controller. I've literally just barely opened it. But it kind of looks like you had, I don't know, you've had this for years and you've dropped it a bunch and like thrown it around and it's gotten scuffed up on everything. But this is brand new. So I don't know how I feel about that though, that it looks all worn and just like look at this over here. Like a lot of the stuff stands out way more in real life that the camera can't actually capture. But look at all this stuff. There's just so much stuff in here that you'd like think that I just like abused the crap out of this controller and that it's all nasty and stuff. But like all this stuff is baked onto the controller. So it looks like this is stuff that like you could probably like wipe away or something with like a cloth. Nope, this is all part of the controller. Really weird. And then the other thing that was interesting is when I first saw this controller, I just thought that this was like, part of the shell, like a design, kind of like how this stuff is. Nope. Dude, this is like actually like engraved. Like you can actually feel it in there as if you actually had something doing that yourself. That is interesting. Like there's actual depth to this. Let me see if I can focus in on it. So it just straight up looks like somebody tried to engrave a regular Xbox controller. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, the whole controller looks kind of like something that somebody like you found like a couple year old Xbox controller on eBay, somebody who didn't really take care of it, and you try to like engrave something that says no future into it on the side, and Yeah, like, I mean, it's a cool design and all, but man, this thing, like, there you go. Now you get a better look right there. It just looks like there's all this crap all over it that's just like, man, this person didn't take very good care of their controller and it's all nasty. Like, freaking grab a washcloth and wipe down your controller a little bit. But that's just the way the controller is. Really interesting. And it's just like a normal Xbox controller. It has the micro USB. It doesn't have the USB-C on the back like the Series 2 controller. But that is a really interesting design, though. I mean, for me, a controller like this is more of a collector's item, so I'm probably not actually going to use it, but add to my collection of Xbox controllers, all my special limited edition ones too. But really cool. I do like that offset design. I just wish that there wasn't all this other stuff on there. I mean, it gives it a really unique appearance to the controller, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. I mean, I guess the plus side is you could drag this thing through the dirt and the mud and scrape it up a whole ton, and people probably wouldn't be able to tell a whole lot different. But that is the limited edition Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One controller. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you guys thinking about picking one of these up? They do also have a bundle Xbox One X, a limited edition Xbox One X console for Cyberpunk 2077. And that'll be coming out next month, so you guys can go and check that out. But that is going to do it for the video for our unboxing of the Cyberpunk 2077 limited edition Xbox One controller. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.